I hope y'all are well today. We're back and we're playing this same. I'm going to turn up my volume a little bit. We're playing the same deck that we played last time. This is the sort of collector copy. Do you read me? Copy over type deck that we were playing. We got the tech side of the deck, and then we've got the card generation to play alongside our tech cards. Let's get back into it. Still warming up to playing and talking, but let's see what we can do on this one and see if I'm a bit more accustomed to it. But yeah, I hope y'all are doing okay. Feel free to tell me how you're doing in the comments and whatnot. But yeah, we're going against a Forex trader. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Um, So yeah, I talked about this before. The deck just generates cards, and it's got a Sarah sort of absorbing man, Shang-Chi, Enchantress package on the end. So let's see if we can make sense of this. This deck did get me to Infinite this season, so let's see if I can kind of talk you through my process when I'm playing this. So we've got a few things that we can play on too. We copied an infinite from them, so this might be discard maybe. So in this situation, right? Do I play Psylocke or do I play Valentina? I'm going to play Valentina. I'm going to play it away from Baxter Building just in case at some point I want to lose priority. But I'm going to save Psylocke just in case we get Sarah and I can play Psylocke on 3. Hopefully, you know, we get Sarah or something, and then I can look at that, a 4 cost gore. See, that's why Valentina is insane, y'all. That is insane mode. But yeah, we're saving Psylocke because we could always play. What is it? We could always play Psylocke into Sarah on 4, which is always really good. I'm just gonna play Agent Coulson here because I don't have Psylocke in hand. I mean, actually, our hand's full, so there's that. And then, yeah, this is a bit weird. They have a ghost here. I don't like that because basically that means your cards are always revealed last. So I mean, I guess there's no point trying to dodge priority, is there? Am I thinking about that the right way? I might be. I might not be thinking about that the right way, right? But they're always last, right? So there's no point in me dodging priority to like Shang-Chi, right? Anyway, I'm going to, I guess, Sarah. Well, maybe we want Sarah here because we want to. We don't. If this gets like Enchantress or something, we don't want them to Enchantress Sarah. So okay, there's Infinite. We do have the Shang-Chi here. So we should be okay. So say we Shang-Chi here. Is there a different order that I want to do this in though? I think maybe so. For example, if we did Psylocke here just for the on reveal, Shang-Chi here, we could still play Collector. I mean, this is 4, so at least it evens out Miniaturized Lab if need be. We can attempt that, right? That seems okay. They played middle, so that's interesting. Not sure what they played, but we'll see, you know. We have taken over the Baxter building. Final turn? Yep, we're good. We are good. We'll give them a fist bump. Yeah, this deck is just, I mean, man, you know, having Shang-Chi, they gave us a thumbs up. Yeah, having Shang-Chi, having Sarah, like, this is just a good deck. And look at that. Valentina coming through, getting the gore for us, which I just felt was so, could be so strong, right? Gore already starts with negative power, right, or something. So it's basically it doesn't matter, right? The -2 power or whatever, it's inconsequential versus the fact that he scales up, right? So let's play another game. That's all I was saying in the other game. People say Valentina is like, people talk down on Valentina, and I just can't stand for it. She's such a good card. I mean, are there some sixes that you may want to get less than other sixes? Sure, but they're a six. You know what I mean? And the only downfall is that -2 power. Who cares? Who wants a six for power, right? I mean, honestly, the only six you really want for power is like Infinite, right? Maybe like a Hulk or a Red Hulk or something if you can scale them. But come on now, you know what I mean? Nobody really wants a six for power. Sixes usually have to synergize with the whole deck to be good, right? A 6/8 in Odin isn't like a strong power card, right? It's just it's just is what it is, right? Anyway, I've said enough about that, but um, we'll play Quinjet. We do have the Quinjet into Valentina into a 3 line. I still, whenever I see Collector, I still play Collector first, even still, right? So we'll see what we get here. I may still play. Well, I mean, if we get a 2, we'll probably play Valent. Well, okay, hold on, y'all. Maybe it may seem weird, right? But I'm gonna play Psylocke here by herself. It's wasting energy, but it really doesn't, right? We're gonna play Sarah, and so we're gonna get so much more energy on the next turn. Good thing is we denied them the draw, so we're happy about that. So where do I want to put? I guess we put Sarah over here in Crimson Cosmos. I don't know. That almost seems risky, doesn't it? Well, maybe, right? But where else would we put her? Throne room? I kind of want to dodge priority. I guess we put her in. I guess we put her in Crimson Cosmos. I mean, it's not like she's like the card that we use for the most power or whatever, right? She's just. But I mean, at least she can make it so that it may. Oh, we didn't deny them the draw. Sorry. This is turn 4. Okay, I got mixed up because of the whole Psylocke Sarah play. That's okay. So now, right now, we've got our stuff. So I guess we just play all of these, right? All of these. Magic. Okay. I mean, we're cool with magic, right? We're cool with magic. That's fine because we just made a bunch of cards. So I mean, we're okay here. Oh, and it also took away Throne Room, which is really cool. Collector's gonna scale. They can't Shang-Chi him. So this is what kind of deck is this? Is this C? I mean, this isn't C2 because they got a Fastos and a Cosmo and a Warlock. I was just looking like, wait, is this C2? No, it's not. Doesn't seem so. Well, Medusa isn't going to do anything here. So that's something to remember. Spider-Man is just a strong 3. I mean, I don't think we play Doom, obviously. But we could play Fawn Fei. Activate, move your other cards here to the right. So we could activate her next turn and she'd still do that, wouldn't she? She'd move a card over. The only thing that I'm kind of wary about is the fact that we're not playing much into Crimson Cosmos. So maybe we just do this, right? I want to keep these lanes open. I mean, we're probably way bigger than them, right? This is a new card. Okay, got it. Once per turn. If your side here is full, destroy an enemy card here with less power. Okay, they destroyed my font. That's actually fine. That's actually just fine. But now there is a question of, we do have priority. So maybe it's just, I mean, if we play Enchantress here, we should be good here, right? Plus 2 power once per game. And if turn, he would go up by 2. If they place like Fantastic Card or something, maybe they can, but they wouldn't be able to activate it, right? I'm not even sure if it is an activate card, if I'm honest with you. And then maybe we just Doctor Doom here, or Doctor Doom here. Oh, we can't Doctor Doom there. Okay, well this has got to be fun, I guess. We didn't really dodge priority, probably something we should have thought about doing, but whatever. Brood. Brood's big. Brood's gonna win them left. But Shang-Chi's not gonna do it right. Are they going to get big enough mid? No. Okay, well, that was a good game to this person. But yeah, as I was saying, right, this deck just has so many outs, right? Playing Doctor Doom there, especially because we were basically locked out of the right side, right? And just being able to get a Doombot there. That's why this stuff is so good. Valentina and all these other cards that generate cards. You end up getting options. The thing is, I've never played this deck to where all my generated cards were like bad, right? You have so many options that, like, it's always going to be okay, right? I've had games where I get the perfect thing from my generated cards, if that makes sense. I've gotten move cards, move synergies. I remember once I had a destroy synergy. I got Destroyer and Bucky Barnes off of some things and just played it and won. It was insane. So it's so funny the kind of outs that this kind of deck can have, and I just think it's so good. We've got Maria Hill in hand, which means we have a guaranteed 2 if we play her. Um, this is the only sort of moment where I will skip playing Quinjet is if I have Maria Hill. Uh, because I mean, at least she gives me a 2, right? So there's that. Fenris Wolf. Okay, we're not gonna play the Hala. I don't know. They could have big dumb dinosaurs or something, right? I don't really want to mess with that. We could play Fenris Wolf out. I guess here. I'm just kind of spreading out, not at Hala. That's my thought process here. Another Mr. Fantastic Four. This card has become another Surge, and um, I guess that's okay, right? I guess that's cool or whatever. Okay, so now Quinjet, Psylocke, right? Because we want to play Sarah on 4. So that's what I was talking about with playing this stuff. Now we have a cheap Scarlet Spider. It's going to be even cheaper. It's going to be a 2. Uh, Considering they don't, you know, Enchantress or whatever. But even then it would be a 3. Because I'm going to play Sarah to a different lane. So you have 10 or more power here, each get an extra energy. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. That's perfect for us. We are getting kind of filled up here because of the whole Hala thing. I guess I could have played some small ones or whatever, but it's okay. We can finally play there now. So if they just play baby stuff here, that's the thing is they committed so much to this that they kind of have to. Oh, how dare they Green Goblin me? How dare they? Oh, that's so devious. How dare they? They snapped? What could they have, y'all? Galactus? Yeah, but Galactus is 6, right? They have a buffed Galactus? We're leaving. Right? I'm not because Dazzler, I don't know what they, it doesn't seem as if it's a Galactus deck, right? To be fair. Do we want to just stay in to see where this goes? We most likely lose here, but whatever, right? I just want to see where this goes. Add an exact clone to another location. I want to see where this goes. Forgive me, y'all. I know that this isn't the correct play. I get it. Right? But it's whatever. Oh, we just got Agatha. Wait. Okay. Omega Red. Okay, but Omega Red, I mean that does help them left. But Omega Red is small, right? Does Agatha control our activates? Can we not activate? Oh, that sucks, doesn't it? Fine, we'll see where this goes, right? Got the whole Agatha makes it slow, fast thing. That kind of sucks, but okay. What are they gonna do though? Claw? I just want to see where this goes, guys. I know that they're. Oh, it did activate. Did it? It did. Okay, so we should be okay, right? Onslaught. That ain't gonna do it. That ain't gonna do it. That's tiny. That's tiny, baby. We're big. We're big. We're big left and we're big right. We're big. Okay, so I guess it did activate by itself. Well, this was chill, I suppose. Hey, we were rewarded for our curiosity, I guess, right, guys? I mean, come on. That the definitely, even though we did win that, it was still leave, right? It was still we should have left. But I don't care, right? First of all, we're already past infinite, and I don't really care about rankings. So sometimes we'll just stick it out to see, right? It's fun. Especially because we don't really care about. I mean, if I did like a climbing series, maybe we'd care about ranking, right? Or if I was just a new season started and I needed to get back to infinite, okay, right? We'll retreat intelligently or whatever. But I don't really care right now. It's more fun to have fun to me, right? And just see what they do. And just see how many games we can just win, right? We're on a roll, aren't we? What's that, 2 or 3 in a row? Let's see. We got some Chinese characters right here. If this person is from China, that's what's up, right? I was gonna test out some of my Mandarin for y'all, but I ain't gonna do it. I am not gonna do it. I actually have I actually during 2020 when everyone was locked down indoors, I spent much of that time learning Mandarin Chinese. I'm not gonna do it. Maybe another time. Maybe another time I'll do it. Okay, Agent 13 was all we had, so we just played her out. They played Quicksilver. Let's just Valentina. I mean, that's all we have to play. I'm gonna play it to White Hot Room just in case we decide to get White Hot Room. So there's that. They're helping us fill up White Hot Room, although they're filling it up themselves a little bit. So Quicksilver Spider Man. What kind of deck is this? They retreated. Okay, we're on a roll, guys. We're on a roll. We are on a roll, like like butter. We got the Arnhem Zola too. That would have been clean, right? I don't know if we would have got something to play on 3, but it still would have been clean. We could have played something in Arnhem Zola it. That would have been fun. We also had Shang-Chi and Enchantress in hand, so that was nuts. I know I sound a little bit excited, right? I'm gonna calm down for y'all, but maybe y'all were feeling that one too. We're on a roll. We're on a bit of a roll. We're doing better than last time, which makes sense because I'm getting more comfortable like playing and talking. Normally, I'm just like deep in thought or whatever. So I'm getting used to talking out my thoughts to y'all. Let's see. Matchmaking. We're waiting for an opponent, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, we're on a roll, right? That's what I was saying. This deck it's so flexible. There's so many things to play, and it has the tech to deal with basically. It's basically one of those decks that I'm not going to say this for certain, right? But it feels as if it has an answer for anything, right? It's got Shang-Chi, it's got Enchantress, right? It's got basically, it's got, big fat cards if we get them off of our Colson or whatever. It's got everything, right? That's why I enjoy this card because this deck, sorry, because I feel like it can beat basically any deck, right? That makes sense, and I think that's what a lot of us maybe want, right? Is a deck that is, oh well, if you lose, you know that like, oh, this is my fault, right? This is my fault because this deck can win most games, right? And there are some games where it's like, oh, they're playing Destroy and they have a super tall Knoll and a super tall something else. And this kind of sucks, right? They Nebula it here. Do we care about the extra energy? We kind of do. Do I think I can beat them there? Not really. So I'm just going to play to the Nebula. What they got? Squirrel Girl. Ew. I mean, I'm not a Squirrel Girl hater. I do enjoy some Squirrel Girl. Oh, they had. We should have played the Baxter Building. What am I talking about? We for sure could have won Baxter Building, right? Ooh, Camelot, y'all. Camelot. So maybe Collector to back. Ooh, I don't know, right? But if we want to give up priority, that's kind of. Do we though against this deck? I feel like their stuff's gonna be teeny tiny, right? Is that just me? Whatever. I guess I'll play here. I'm gonna play Collector Maria Hill instead of Agent Coulson because she's gonna go to 5 anyway. So, I mean, they played Khazar out quick, so that may play to our favor if we can get Enchantress. That's what I was kind of saying though. Is we basically always have a thing. Okay, so what should I do now? Maybe I do attempt to go for Baxter Building now. Do we just lead her? It seems a bit weird, but or maybe we lead her here. Play to the Nebula and lead her. That's weird. I don't know. We're playing super weird, but whatever. Oh, we're gonna get Shauna ourselves. We're gonna get Shauna, right? Do we like that? Not really. We don't really like getting Shauna here. I should have. Oh, we did get Nebula though. We might be okay. We really just need Enchantress. If we get Enchantress, we're actually kind of golden, aren't we? Sauron, you dog. You dog. Um, why do they snap? Is it because they saw the Sauron? All right, we'll play it out. Like I was saying before, we'll play it out just for fun. Because everything over here goes to 5, but theirs will be what 6 or whatever. Oh, they've got Marvel Boy and all this. Ugh, it's kind of cray cray. We finally win Castle Blackstone though. Whether or not it's gonna matter is a different story entirely. I mean, I just figured we'll sit this out, right? we'll we'll just watch it. It's fine. We'll watch this play out. Oh, they won it back somehow. That's annoying. Okay, well, we didn't get Sarah, and this is what I was saying. Also, with this deck is that it's so easy to just know, like, hey, uh, we've basically lost, right? I mean, what would they play here? Normally, I would just retreat here, obviously, but I'm just thinking about it for a moment here. Because are we just big enough to just say, well, I mean, they can't play Blue Marvel here, right? So what can they play? Right? I'm not tripping, am I? They can't play Blue Marvel here because Echo. Do we just want to try it? Do we just want to try it and see? Um, I mean, give me this, I suppose. Why can't I play this? Oh, okay. We'll just play it out, y'all. We'll see what they actually have. Blue Marvel. Blue Marvel gets echoed, right? Bonk. We Super Giant. We get Castle Blackstone. Okay. Now we just need to dodge Marvel Boy. Oh, we won. Did we just win, y'all? 1 by 2 here, and they 1 by 1 here. Ooh, y'all. I mean, hey, we. This is what I was saying with this deck, right? I just it's almost difficult to lose, isn't it? Aren't we just balling, y'all? No, but seriously, they played really well. I was just thinking, right? Of course, it was Blue Marvel, but I was just thinking maybe they had something else, right, to play. But this is like zoo, right? This is super zoo. I mean, I guess if Marvel Boy hit two in the same lane, they could have won, but that would have been unlikely, right? That would have been so unlikely. But yeah, I think maybe they had echo blindness, right? You guys think so? I think they had echo blindness, and they thought we didn't have any power to put down here. Whatever. Obviously, as I was saying, if I were climbing to infinite, I would be retreating there. But hey, I mean, I guess we did win. I mean, I left it up to, uh, I left it up to chance a bit, right? I did leave it up to chance a bit, right? But at the end of the day, we still won. I mean, what's this, 4 in a row? I mean, that's what I was saying about this deck, right? It can win, right? And if you're just confident and you just keep playing for fun, I've had insane runs where I just keep winning. It's such a good deck. If you want to attempt this deck, if you have the cards to put it together, please do. It's so fun. The latest card that I got to add to this deck was Valentina. I straight up bought Valentina. Um, right now, I think I have. What do I have? I have Victoria Hand frozen in the shop right now. Saying that though, I don't know if I'm actually going to play um, Victoria Hand in this specific deck because I don't know what I would replace for her. Right? I think this deck is basically done, basically, right? So yeah, but so what do we want to do here, y'all? I'm just talking, right? Talking. I guess we'll collector here. It's weird because I don't want to get too much on Baxter building because I don't want to. I mean, Psylocke on 3 isn't bad, all right? Play Psylocke with the Quinjet, and we can play Sarah on 4. But like I was saying, I do want to dodge priority if I can sometimes, if I need to, right? Especially in this situation where it seems as if they're playing super, maybe playing big stuff, right? They magic and they played nothing. This might be like Wong, Black Panther stuff, right? Um, that being said, if it is Wong Black Panther stuff, maybe I do want priority, right? Just Enchantress them before they can get anything done. We'll see. We'll see, y'all. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Doom, 2099. I mean, we have Enchantress in hand, so we're kind of sick, nasty. I mean, we're not going to play it right now, but we can absolutely Moon Girl into. I guess we Moon Girl into Maria Hill and not the other way around, because we do want to make sure that we get. I don't know. I don't know why I say that, but but I just feel like it's nice to have 3 Enchantresses if they're playing Doom, right? Because we have 2 Enchantresses and an Absorbing Man, so it's kind of sick. Because these are ongoing, right? Aren't these ongoing? No, these are ongoing. Your other Doom bots and Doom have +1 power. I mean, do you see what I'm saying with the tech cards? This is just we're just watching them play all this ongoing shabacle, right? Um, How do I even want to do this? Enchantress, Enchantress. I mean, we don't want to Enchantress our own Sarah just yet, so maybe we just wait. That being said, maybe we play something before our Enchantress. I fucking to this card's power. I mean, I don't want to just play Shang-Chi just in case I actually do need Shang-Chi. So I guess Lasher. It'll be turn 7 and we can play. I guess we play one Enchantress, right? I wonder if they leave, right? Because we're gonna play an Enchantress. Oh, this is what I was saying before, right? And I was talking about it with Shang-Chi. But basically, sometimes I just play the same tech card in all 3 lanes, and it's just what are they gonna do about it? You know what I mean? Like, what are they even gonna do? This looks nuts. This is gonna be nuts. We just play a bunch of. We just play. Yeah, we're just gonna play a Enchantress in every lane, right? Enchantress here, Enchantress here, Enchantress here, and Lasher. I guess we'll see how this goes. But we should be winning here, right? This looks insane. Odin? Surely that's not enough, right? Surely that's not enough. I guess we'll see. So Enchantress, boom. We're winning Limbo, alright? We're winning. Now let's look at this. Well, we should be winning the middle too after all said and done, right? We're taking that down a peg. And we're taking all the. This is what I was saying, y'all. This is insane. We just played 3 Enchantresses on turn 7. Yeah. A Lasher for good measure? That's kind of nuts. Wait, we're okay, right? Yeah, we're okay. We're okay. We're good. We're good. GG's. But yeah, this is what I was saying, guys. The ability to play the same tech card in 3 different. I mean, it could have been something else, right? They could have had an ongoing in one location, tall card here, right? They could have had Noel, and it wouldn't have mattered. I could play Shang-Chi or Enchantress, right? It doesn't matter, right? And I can just play the same card in 3 lanes. Kind of nuts, right? I hope I'm not the only one that sees why this deck is good, right? We have all these tech cards. We can play a tech card in every lane, every single lane. I just played 3 Enchantresses on turn 7. And not only that, but we have all these other cards, right? Like Lasher came in handy there. If we didn't play Lasher, we wouldn't have won, right? So like having all like these other cards that we can get is nuts. It's just nuts. I mean, this is a what was this a 5-0 run? I'd have to go back and check. Maybe you guys can tell me. But this is like a 5-0 run, and it felt smooth, right? Didn't it feel smooth? It felt smooth. It felt as if we smooth, right? It felt as if we were comfortable. We're comfortable. We just played out normal cards, and yeah, I'm gonna pull up the deck list again. I suppose if it'll load quickly. Ever since the update, this has been loading a bit slow for me, but I don't know why that is. Maybe you guys run into it also. But yeah, as I was saying, wasn't that nuts? It's 5 in a row. And that did that feel, right? You're watching, right? Y'all are watching. So tell me, right? It's a good day, right? It's good, right? Especially because it wasn't as if I mean I made some good plays, but come on. It wasn't as if I was doing anything insane, right? You were watching. You all, I'm sure you could have made the same plays that I made, right? And just sit back in your armchair and say, oh, I'm playing 3 Enchantresses. I mean, this is the deck. This is a deck, and I'm gonna be honest. I think it's nuts. I think it's nutso. I think it's super busted. It's definitely the most busted deck that I've ever made. So if you want to attempt to sort of play this out, and I mean, I've said a bit about how it works, but you can also, I'm sure I'll do more of this deck and you can see more of how it works. But I feel as if it seems to me that this is not just one of the best decks I've made, but one of the best decks that I've seen personally. Personally, I'm not saying right that oh, this YouTuber, that YouTuber, right, that they don't have an awesome deck or whatever. I'm just saying personally, like playing this has felt so flexible and just so. I get all these cards off of these random bullshit that I can play if I don't feel like if I don't want to play my tech cards out early, so I can save my tech cards till the end, and then at the end, I've got all them basically discounted, and I can typically play at least two, right? At least Shang-Chi and Absorbing or at least Enchantress and Absorbing if not three, especially if they play Magic and we get a turn seven. Right? It's just nuts. Being able to play three cards and Shang-Chi every lane or Enchantress every lane is insane, right? And I don't fault my opponent for seeing what I was playing and thinking, oh, they've got random bullshit, right? Surely they don't beat my uh right, my classic Doom deck. But as you guys can see, it absolutely does. And I don't know, this is nuts. Maybe you guys can tell me what you think about it. But yeah, and it's a different take. It's a different take on this sort of copy Moon Girl collector type of archetype because we're not playing Victoria hands and Kahoris and Devil Dinosaurs and stuff like that, right? We're playing the cards that we get, right? We're playing the cards that we get off Maria Hill and Agent Coulson. We're playing those cards, and then on turn 4 or 5, we play Sarah. And then if they overcommit or they just, we know what they're gonna play. We know that they've been destroying stuff, and they're gonna play Arnim Zola or Nola or whatever. We just Shang-Chi, absorb him in, right? Or Enchantress absorb and just win. And it's also one more thing. I know I'm super excited about this deck, but I mean, you guys saw, and again, I'm not being that kind of person that's oh look at how I played, right? Or look how amazing this deck is. I'm just saying, right? You guys saw it wasn't as if I was doing some insano, right? 5,000 IQ plays or anything, right? I was just playing kind of reasonably, and we win 5 times in a row post infinite, right? So just imagine, right, this type of deck, and obviously I know everyone's got their own style. This isn't going to be for everybody, but if this is something that you enjoy, I can recommend this deck. It seems to be good for me, and it has answers for basically everything. I mean, even if you were to say, oh, right, what if they have just a bunch of one costs? There's no Killmonger, right? But it's obviously you guys saw we played Zoo. We just went over the top of them. It wasn't a big deal. So, right, and we have Enchantress and stuff for Blue Marbles and Kazar. So, yeah, this is the and Shang-Chi's for Gilgamesh's and stuff, right? Gilgamesh is another one. But yeah, you guys have seen it. Did I say that right? Gilgamesh? Yeah, it's Gilgamesh. Anyway, you guys saw this, right? So maybe I'll cook up some other decks or show you some other decks I've cooked up in the past that are at least interesting, but I'll say this is the best deck I've made so far. If you guys enjoyed watching, please stick around and watch later, right? I like having you guys around. Having you guys around is awesome. And yeah, tell me what you thought about this deck. I mean, I think it's very flexible and it has outs for basically any situation, which is kind of the deck that a lot of us want when we're going into anything. Um, Again, this deck also has insane retreat snap conditions. If you're playing against Null, if you're playing against Destroy and you know they're going to play Null and Death or whatever, and you don't have Shang-Chi or Enchantress or whatever, just leave, right? Right? But if you do, then let them snap and take their cubes. That's basically it. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.